We'll get you some. Good evening from Groovy Eggs Farm. I'm Jeff. Today is Sunday. It was 95 and sunny and humid. Been a few days since my video. Did a live last night with Brett and Deborah. Butt Nuggets. Did a live and I put out some highlight. Highlight, whatever. Today because it was a slow day physical wise for me. Oh my gosh, I'll get into that later. But, so let's go back in time to Friday. Friday, I did a little bit of weed eating in preparation for 2 projects you'll see later in the video. Let's do some weed eating and take a look at somebody climbing on my roof for some reason. part of that weed eating was to clear a spot for a ladder so that Drew from Drew's Lens, link below, could climb up on my roof and get my Starlink satellite up there so I get a more reliable signal. And having him do that before he took off, that was big, because I don't see myself doing that. I have to find somebody to do it, and he's the best clownfish for the job. So yeah, that happened Friday night. They stopped by, got my satellite hooked up. It's doing really good, and yeah, you might check out Drew's Lens. He might have better footage. The sun was in the way of my camera, so he might have better footage over there. The other patch of weed eating I did was in preparation for this project. I got a new shed. Yeah, I was weed eating over there, and now we've got one of those shed in a box things set up. Here's footage. This is the best egg haul I have gotten since I've been here. Flock number 2. Everybody laid an egg today. That's rare even when they haven't been stressed out. and flock 6 did pretty well too. So egg production is starting to pick back up, and that's exactly what I need. With egg production picking back up, I needed to get this shed in a box put up. I have baby chicks hatching Wednesday, and these I am not selling. These I'm going to keep and raise for myself to expand my flocks. My whole reason for moving here was to expand my flocks and to expand my breeding operation, expand my business, and that means more chickens. So I'm going to be hatching quite a bit that I'm going to be raising myself here, and I can expand these flocks. You know, some of them have 1 rooster and 7-8 hens. Well, I'd love to have 3 roosters and 20 to 25 hens in each flock, and that's why I'm setting up their fences, you know, to full capacity. And so, yeah, that is the plan, is to expand. And one of my big ways to do that will be this shed in a box. It's a 12 by 17. Seen other YouTubers raise them, but yeah, Greg the Great came down Saturday. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. It was an experience, and luckily we got bailed out right as we quit, about 4:30 I think, and Greg had just left a few minutes earlier. Then Brett and Deborah from Butt Nuggets showed up, and then a few minutes later Drew and Lindsay showed up. Drew's Linds, and Drew and Lindsay have set one up at her place, so they kind of knew what was going on. So you saw, we got the front and the back, the frame up and the front and the back, but we did not get the tarp over the center, and I did not get footage of them doing that, but they did that because I was done for the day. But that's where I'm going to raise baby chicks. It's where I'm going to store feed and other supplies. There's electricity in this wood-built shed, so baby chicks need heat. Even in the summer, they're going to need heat overnight, you know, for at least the first couple weeks of their life, maybe longer in the summer. In the winter, they definitely need heat 24/7. Also in the summer, if it hits, you know, like 105 next week, the babies are going to need a fan. They're going to need to be able to cool down a little bit. So this way I can keep them you know, with heat and with a fan without rain getting in and messing everything up, with electricity running there. From here I can put a electric fence all the way around this area to keep them safe from any, you know, neighborhood dogs and stuff like that. And I can raise, you know, multiple things. Now I'm not just going to set them loose. They're going to be in brooders inside. You'll be seeing in the next week, I've got these little pop-up brooders. They're little circular things with a lid top on them, and so I can probably keep 4 of those going in here and have enough room for feed and other supplies. So yeah, this will be the key to me expanding all of my flocks, is raising my baby chicks in a, you know, where it doesn't rain on them. And this isn't much different from the mobile home. That's where I was raising them back at the old place, and I can just run the electricity right out of there. It's not completely done yet. You still got you have to take out the bottom tubes and reinsert them into the tarp over the middle to tighten it up, and so that still has to be done, but functional enough for now. Greg the Great's going to come back down on this week and help me finish that up. I also have another shed in a box. It's a 10-foot by 10-foot, so it's smaller, and that one's not as mandatory. But this really jump starts my business and expanding all my flocks. So I've got a good place to raise baby chicks for a few weeks. In the summer when it's hot out, they're only going to need that heat for, you know, maybe the first 2 weeks of their life. They'll need it overnight because it gets down in the 70s, and they still need that heat overnight. But after after 2-3 weeks, depends on how they're feathering out, then they can go out to the other brooders where they're not going to need a heat source. And also that can double when I am selling baby chicks. Now I can hatch more than I already have pre-sold don't count your chickens before they hatch. So instead of pre-selling them and having them all be spoken for before I hatch, now I can try to hatch more of them because I've got a place to keep them, maybe a week or two or whatever until I do find buyers for them. So lots of expansion happening with that shed in a box, and thanks to Greg for spending like 5 hours with me getting getting it up, and then Brett and Lindsay taking it over the top and getting it down, so it's at least usable right now. Now I need to make a trip up to my old place and get the brooders and supplies and stuff to raise baby chicks. I was going to do that yesterday, but yeah, not feeling it, and not feeling it today either. So I'll try that again tomorrow. But yeah, brooders and, just all my little heat plates and things that I need, the waters and feeders that I have for baby chicks. I need to make a trip up to the old place and snag as much of that as I can, because I got some baby chicks hatching this week, and these are not for sale. These I am raising and expanding my flocks. Okay, I think that's it. It might be a few days till I see you again. Oh my goodness. But with this up, I'm feeling comfortable about my operations here, that now I can start thinking about a shower and a kitchen, and starting putting boxes away, and organizing in the house, which is not even started yet. And I got some the supplies up at the old place. I got to make a few trips up and down. Anyway, one day at a time. And this is my video for today. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Grumpy don't care tonight. He's just sleeping on top of a tub in the middle of the kitchen, which is a mess because I'm moving, but yeah. Normally he's under the cabinet. He'll climb under there in the corner in the Lazy Susan, but not tonight. Did you stuff your face and then crash out on the tub, Grumpy? Huh?